America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit, we thank you for the opportunity to be gathered here. We thank you, Lord, for the talents that you have provided each and every one of us to lead this community. And Lord, we ask that you place wisdom on us and all the decision makers, that you would make the best decision for this community, that you bless our city staff family, our first responders, and just bless every single member of this community. And Lord, to those families that are in mourning, we ask that you place a healing hand in their heart, as you say in your word, that you console the brokenhearted. And Lord, we just ask for wisdom, we ask for peace, and we ask, Lord, that you give us today in this community. We ask this in your mighty name. Amen.
Okay, we have appearances and presentations. We have item number 1, proclamation declaring September 2025 as Deaf Awareness Month in the City of Commerce. Adolfo?
Good evening, Mayor and Vice Mayor and council members. September is National Deaf Awareness Month, a time to honor and recognize the experiences of the deaf community. Here are a few things to know. American Sign Language, also known as ASL, is a fully developed language with its own grammar, syntax, and cultural expressions. You may have seen ASL interpreters at some of our special events, like the tree lighting, the birthday celebration, and there's one here with us this evening. The deaf community has been instrumental in making the world more accessible. For example, through closed captioning on television. We use it here ourselves in Spanish, and we have taken that idea and we'll use it in an exercise that we will be having. And excuse me, and you've joined us, if you've joined us for a Commerce movie night, you've probably seen the captions on the big screen, as well as an area VIP for our abilities community. One of the most important takeaways this evening is being deaf is not a limitation. It's simply a different way of experiencing the world. To help us understand this more personally, we're going to do a short exercise. So everybody has received earplugs. Members of our audience have also received earplugs. If you have not, you can raise up your hand and Miss Margaret will pass one out. We'll play a 45-second clip of one of the mayor's favorite movies, Star Wars, yes. When you see the cue card posters held up, this is our cue cards, and actually it's captioning. You can hold it up. And whenever you see words within brackets in the caption, it means it's an action, okay? So the action here tonight is please place your earplugs in your ears, but just not yet. When the cue cards go down, we will take our earplugs out and we will enjoy the rest of the clip with sound. Now, for those of you at home who'd like to join us and you don't have your earplugs, you can do just this. And for those of you here who rather not use the earplugs, you can do that as well. Or guess what? We're going to go ahead and mute it, right, Kevin? Okay, here we go. So we can start opening up your bag if you haven't. Get your earplugs out and ready. And let's begin the clip.
If you will not turn to the dark side, then perhaps she will.
This exercise gives us a small glimpse of what it may feel like to experience the world with no sound. Notice how when we were looking at the clip that we were focused on Luke Skywalker's facial expressions. We were also looking at body language and obviously the action on the screen. It reminds us that communication is more than sound. It's about connection. That's what this month's about. Broadening our perspective, sparking conversations, not just here tonight, but at home, at work, with your coworkers at work, with your friends, your neighbors. Keep the conversation going. Committing ourselves to building a community that celebrates everyone. This month, our preschool students and Kids Club participants will be learning two simple signs, hello and thank you. And I'm sure they're going to dive deeper into the experience. This helps children see that communication goes beyond spoken words and that making the effort to connect is both kind and meaningful. And yes, let's go ahead and do one of those signs. Take your right hand or your left hand, palm facing forward, and place it to the side of your forehead and move it forward in a wave, kind of like a salute. Yeah, almost like a friendly salute. Go ahead and try that again with me. Hello. That means hello. And our preschoolers and our Kids Club participants will be saying hello as we pass by and visit with them, and they'll have a good time. So tonight, let's not let this be just about this presentation, this important presentation, no less. Take the step to learn a sign, turn on caption, and keep the conversation going. One small act of awareness from each of us can grow into a culture of respect where deaf individuals can live, thrive, and belong. So let's make sure that Deaf Awareness Month is not just about tonight and September, but it's about all the months of the year and decades to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Adolfo. Makes me want to watch Star Wars all over again. Should we watch the movie and then we gotta watch the movie? Yeah, for movie night at the park, you gotta now bring all the Star Wars back.
Will do.
Okay, all right. Well, so tonight we like to present this proclamation to Ruben Arias, a 14-year resident and a dedicated member of our senior center and a proud member of the deaf community. Whereas Deaf Awareness Month is an opportunity to promote awareness and understanding of the challenges faced by deaf and hard hearing community, as well as to celebrate their culture, language, and contributions to society. And whereas by recognizing September as Deaf Awareness Month, we aim to raise awareness, encourage conversations, and promote actions to support the inclusion and empowerment of deaf and hard-hearing communities in our city. Now, therefore, the City Council of City of Commerce hereby proclaims September 2025 as Deaf Awareness Month in the City of Commerce and encourages all residents, businesses, and community organizations to support this effort by learning more about deaf culture, promoting accessibility, and fostering inclusivity in all aspects of life. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. We have a certificate here. Should we take a photo or yeah? All right, is it okay if we could take a photo all together? We have a certificate here for you.
this means? Yes, applause. Aplausos.
This time, we'll go ahead and open up public comment. I have two cards here. Gloria Nezalhualcoyo. Nezalhualcoyo.
Buenas tardes. Dándole las gracias a la familia Barrera, María de los Ángeles y su hijo Noé, con el patrocinio del concejal La Inés, por organizar la Feria de la Salud hace unas semanas. The event was a great success. All attendees received all the services promised and more. So we're looking forward to the next event. Some time ago, the senior center was decided the senior stretch and arthritis classes, but that's no longer the case. Could you please review the reasoning and bring the classes back to the senior center? It will be greatly appreciated. The transportation department is running a shuttle to the Fiestas Patrias event at Bristol Park beginning at 4 o'clock, but not providing any transportation to the 10:30 program. Residents of Veterans Park do have to have 2 buses to get to Bristol Park. So it will take an hour to get there, an hour to come back for the 1-hour program. So let's hope people are adventurous and desire to go there at 10:30 to waste 2 hours of their life getting there. Now, also on the same theme, the designated Veterans shuttle pickup drop-off spot is a safe spot during the day, but not during the dark time. There are no residents on that area, the area of the city, and all the cars go fast. We know the restaurant burned down, so there's no people there. So I just wondered if it was possible to have the pickup stop and drop off at the library, so at least the people from Watcher can walk to Gage, and the people from Greenwood and Paseo del Rio can walk to Gage, and it will feel a lot safer. There's more people there. There's more cars coming into the community. Let's make it safe for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Gloria. Next speaker is Erlinda Chico.
Good evening, Honorable Council and Mayor. I'm Herlinda Chico. I work for LA County Fire Department and am your representative. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. I'm here tonight to share with you about 2 programs sponsored by the LA County Fire Department that we'd like assistance in getting the word out to the residents. The first one is a CERT training class. CERT it provides residents with FEMA-approved training, and it's completely free. It empowers individuals to care for themselves, their families, their neighbors, and coworkers in the event of a disaster. And it's a 20-hour curriculum, and participants will learn essential skills like disaster awareness and preparedness, fire safety and suppression techniques, basic medical operations, including triage and first aid, and then also light search and rescue methods, among several skills that will be taught. This is also being taught all in Spanish. So we're really getting the word out to make sure that our Spanish-speaking community also has access to this program. The second program that we have is, oh, and by the way, that is going to be held at the East LA Service Center at 133 North Sunol Drive. So it's nearby. And then finally, we have our girls' camp coming up on October 4th. We're so excited to announce the girls' camp again. This is a semi-annual event that we're doing. The camp offers young girls hands-on, immersive opportunity to learn about fire safety and explore careers in fire service, and there are plenty. Our ask is we would really appreciate support in sharing the event with schools, parent groups, youth organizations, and through social media and community platforms. I put both flyers on your desk, as well with a little first aid kit for you all to take home. And then I've also worked with City Manager Hernandez to ensure that he and his team have the digital copies of the flyers as well, and a social media toolkit. But thank you so much for your continued support, commitment, and partnership. Here at the Fire Department, we love the City of Commerce. I personally love the City of Commerce, and we appreciate your support. Thank you.
Thank you, Erlinda. Okay, at this time, then, public comment is now closed, and we're going to move on to consent calendar, and we have items 2 through 5. Is there a motion for approval? There's a motion, a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none, motion's passed. Moving on to schedule matters, we have item number 6, a presentation and update from our sheriff.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Council. I hope everybody's doing good today. Sergeant Sergio Jimenez with your public safety briefing for the month of August. Okay. We get situated here. Okay. So first slide is going to be your Part 1 crimes for, like I said, the entire month of August. The graph is going to depict the current standings, your statistics for previous months of this year, and your statistics for this month of August are going to be as follows. You can have 8 aggravated assaults, 5 robbery, 6 burglary, 62 thefts, 26 auto thefts, and 0 arson. And now I'm going to give you the statistics for August of last year. Currently, for August, we're going to have 8 aggravated assaults. Last year, this month, we had 12. Robbery, last year, August, we had 5. Currently, we have 5. Last year, for burglary, we had 13. This month, we have 16. Total theft, last year, August, we had 68. This month, we have 62. Auto theft, we had 26, and we had 26 for last year. And no arsons to report for last year or this year, August. Next slide, please. This is going to be your statistics compared to the cities in the area, which is going to be Maywood, Cudahy, and East LA. For Commerce, we're going to have 8 assaults compared to Cudahy 7, Maywood's 8, East LA is 53. Commerce, we're going to have 5 robberies, Cudahy 3, Maywood 2, East LA 12. Burglaries, we have 16 in Commerce, Cudahy 5, Maywood 3, East LA 21. Commerce, we have 62 thefts, Cudahy 5, Maywood 11, East LA 67. And, sorry. Auto theft 26, Commerce, Cudahy 7, Maywood 7, East LA 60. And lastly, arson, we have 0 to report. Cudahy had 0, Maywood had 0, and East LA also had 0. Next slide. This is going to be your Commerce arrest stats. We had 27 arrests for felony and 37 misdemeanor for the month of August. Okay, this is going to be Commerce activities. Next slide, please. Okay, August 25th, 2025, SAO deputies assisted S. Salcedo City of Commerce homeless outreach with homeless encampment cleanup. Individuals contacted at these encampments or offered services. This is going to be Union Pacific Railroad across from 5821 Randolph. Next slide. This is 6141 Randolph Street. Next slide. 7810 Telegraph Road. Next slide. 7724 Telegraph Road. Next slide. Okay, September 3rd, 2025, Special Assignment Office deputies participate in active shooter training at the Citadel Outlets. And actually, at this time, I want to thank the staff at the Citadel Outlets. They were very gracious in facilitating this training on their premises. Okay, next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Okay, September 11th, 2025. I'm sorry. That's going to be August 11th. City of Commerce Probation Officer McClellan advised Los Angeles County Probation Department conducted a probation compliance operation in the City of Commerce. 5 individuals were contacted in their homes. All 5 individuals contacted were following the terms of their probation. Okay, and then lastly, as many of you know, I will soon be transferring to a new assignment within the Sheriff's Department. Today marks my final public safety briefing for the City of Commerce. I want to express my sincere gratitude to the Mayor, City Council, City Manager, and all the dedicated employees of City of Commerce. Your hard work and commitment to moving the city forward have been truly inspiring. It has been an absolute pleasure and honor to serve alongside each of you. I witnessed firsthand the effort and dedication you bring to your roles every day, and I'm proud to have been a part of this team. Thank you for making this assignment such a meaningful and rewarding experience. At this time, I want to introduce Sergeant Alvaro Barreras, who will be assuming the role as City of Commerce Special Assignment Office Sergeant.
Thank you, Sarge. Good evening, Mayor, Council. Just a brief introduction. My name is Alvaro Barreras. I'm a sergeant assigned to the East LA Sheriff Station. I'm a 20-year veteran of the department. I've been here at East LA for the last 3 years as a line supervisor, patrol sergeant, mainly on early morning shift or graveyard or overnight shift. Recently, I was given the opportunity to be the successor to Sergeant Jimenez's position as Special Assignment Sergeant for here at Commerce. I'm excited. I'm enthusiastic about it. I'm looking forward to following the tradition of collaborating and the partnership that we've had with the LASD and the city. I know this is brief. I look forward to speaking to all of you at some point in time, hopefully sooner rather than later. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely, Sarge. I'd like to, I'm sure everybody would love to sit down with you and meet you and talk to you. So thank you and welcome to City of Commerce.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and Sarge Jimenez, man, we developed an amazing relationship with you, and it just seems like it just went by so fast, and but it was always great, connecting with you and just seeing you in action. I mean, and just in how much the guys respect you and stuff. And I have tremendous respect for you. And I just feel like the city we're grateful to have you. I'd like to continue to connect with you, and hopefully we still see you around in Commerce here and there. Not for bad stuff, right? Not chasing bad guys, but just to keep us safe and all that. But I'm grateful to have a friend as well. So thank you.
Thank you,
Sarge. Anybody? Councilwoman LeBoyle?
I'll just like to echo the sentiments of the mayor. I think that when Sergeant Duarte left, right, we were all devastated, and we were like, "You have big shoes to fill," and you filled them, and to the point where the shoes got bigger. So like now you leave even bigger shoes to fill. So good luck, new sergeant. But it is true what the mayor was stating. It's so important to really have people that care about our community and not just their job, and that's kind of what you did. You care so much about public safety as a whole, but you also came and you cared about our community, and you made sure that our community was safe. You made sure that when we had calls, you picked them up right away. When there was a resident concern, you didn't just take the call. You said, "You know what? Let me go talk to them in person." You went a step beyond, and that speaks volumes of who you are as a person. and I'm just truly grateful to have had the opportunity to have a relationship with you here in the City of Commerce as our sergeant. It was short-lived and we're really, really sad, but we're also just fortunate that we had your skill and your wisdom here, and I know that's why you're getting promoted to do something that you really love to do as well. So congratulations on that. Please don't forget about us.
Never.
And to the new sergeant, congratulations. We are a wonderful city. You're so lucky to be here because you have a community that is just a wonderful, vibrant community. And we're just lucky that, we have people that love not just their job again, but they also love our city. So I look forward to connecting with you and to making sure that you put on those shoes and you put them on tightly. Thank you.
Councilwoman Garcia?
Sergeant, I'm so sorry to see you leave. Thank you for your dedication to our city. Your efforts working with our community have made a real lasting difference. We really appreciate your leadership and your commitment, and I'm truly going to miss you. We'll be in touch because I just need you to still patrol my area. But welcome aboard, and we'll meet so we can discuss what's important for the community. Thank you.
Councilmember Argumedo?
Thank you, Mayor. Sergeant, thank you. Appreciate your leadership and your entire team. But I believe that a lot of that comes from the top. Leadership is from top down, and I think you were a great example. Appreciate the follow-ups. From time to time, I make a call, and you definitely were there, responded, and I could rely on getting a follow-up on what was going on, what was happening, and also in sharing it with the rest of our colleagues here in our city. So thank you. You've done a great job, and we really appreciate your commitment and dedication to the city. And of course, we'll wish you ongoing success as you move on to your new position, and look forward to continuing the dialogue with you and as we move forward here. And also like to welcome our new sergeant. Look forward to working with you, and look forward to sitting down and having a discussion with you related to safety in our community. Thank you.
Mayor Pro Tem?
Sergeant Jimenez, just like all of my colleagues have said, thank you for the service that you provided to the City of Commerce and the high level of service that you provided. I think it was me who said, when we said goodbye to Sergeant Myra Duarte, you have some big shoes to fill, right? Because we had really grown close to her, and she had really strong ties to our community. And you answered the call, right? You did fill those shoes, and I really just appreciate everything that you've done for the City of Commerce. And you've been effective, right? You've made yourself accessible. You've been communicative. You followed through. And really, just the way you carry yourself also reflects with the deputies and the people under you. So thank you for everything that you've done for our city. It's sad to see you go, right? It seems that whenever we have somebody that's really stepping up to the plate, right, they move on. And I'm excited for your journey, right? Like, I know that it's a promotion and you're going to continue to do great things, but it's bittersweet, right? So good luck, continue crushing it. And, Sergeant Barreras, I'm going to say the same thing to you as I did to, Sergeant Jimenez when he was here in front of us several months ago. But you have some really big shoes to fill. But welcome to the city. It is a great city, as my colleague, Councilwoman Rebollo has said, and we're looking forward to meet you. And I know that you will also step up to the plate and answer the call. So
Thank you for the welcome.
good to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Okay, we're going to move on to item number 7, committee and commission appointments.
We currently have 2 vacancies, one on the Youth Commission, and it's Councilmember Garcia.
So I'd like to introduce the new Youth Commissioner. Danny, can you please stand up? That's Danny Then Escobar. Should I take a picture with her? Hey, take a picture? I'll take a picture of you.
Is Cat still?
You're up. You're up.
Oh my God.
Congratulations. Was there another appointment?
Reappointment to the Senior Commission,
Si-
Senior Citizen Commission.
I'll reinstate Mr. Jesus Cervantes. Thank you. He's not here.
That's it.
All right, moving on to item number 8.
Honorable Mayor and members of City Council, staff would like to continue this item to a future meeting.
Okay, all right, item number 8. All right, so we'll move on to city council reports. We're gonna skip Councilwoman Arboleda this time because then it's gonna talk forever. I'm just like, would you like to go first, or would you like me to? Okay.
Just for that, I'm going to speak for an hour. This last weekend, I got to spend the weekend at a conference for Contract Cities. Lots of really good information was shared by Sheriff Luna. A lot of really interesting facts too on a new system of patrol that they're looking at, which is with drones. Something that Councilmember Argumedo has been talking about for a long time. It's not fully launched. They're looking at the pros and the cons, but it was really interesting to hear just the way they're going to apply more technology to patrolling, or they're interested in that. We talked a lot about legislation that can potentially be detrimental to our local control as it relates to housing here in the City of Commerce, which was also very interesting. And I am in communication with our assembly member to get better clarification as Contract Cities is opposing SB 79. So it's really good conversations, and I'll keep you all posted on that bill. And that's really it. So thank you to everyone that's here. Remember to always celebrate inclusivity. And if you don't know about deaf awareness, we have a lot of really good information at the City of Commerce Library. Check out books, YouTube videos. A goal this month should be for you to learn at least 5 things you can say in ASL. And I will challenge you myself, and I will post it on my social media. So I challenge you all to learn 5 new things, 5 new phrases that you can sign. And that's it. Thank you to everyone that's here, that's watching us, and God bless you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. I know that you had great questions you were talking to our supervisor, Han, and you spoke about the 3,000 buses that you're looking for in new hirees and opportunity, right?
Yeah, LA 28 is going to bring a lot of opportunity, a lot of people to LA, but also a lot of opportunity. The county is got a lot of funding for transportation, and they were looking at renting buses and also drivers just from all over the country, shipping them in. But I did pose the question of, before we do that, I want them to invest in our communities first, and cities like ours in Montebello that have a transportation department that has buses, to make sure that our people are getting those opportunities. I'm sure people like to work overtime. If we have extra buses, right, they can pay us to rent our buses. So before we start pouring those monies out of LA County, and make sure that we locally get it first. So those are some of the conversations. Thank you.
Good. All right, Councilwoman Garcia.
I do not have anything to report, but I'm very happy that we had a proclamation for Deaf Awareness Month, and we were able to celebrate their celebration, their culture, their language, and their contributions. So that concludes my remarks. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Argumedo.
Thank you, Mayor. I too had an opportunity to attend the conference, and I thought it was very well attended. Some of the folks that you've already mentioned, from the sheriff, supervisor, senator, forget her name now. Sorry. Rubio, yes. Sorry about that. Senator Rubio, and I think they covered a lot of good information. The sessions were well attended. And I thought it was a very, very good conference, very successful. first time I've attended over in Oceanside. I'm glad I took the opportunity to attend. So, that was it for me. Let me see, what else did I have? I think that's it. Keep it short. Thank you again. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Mayor Pro Tem?
Not much to report, but I would like to remind the community of the Fiestas Patrias event this Saturday at Bristow Park. I'll be there, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone else there. That's all I have to report.
Thank you. I don't really have much to report either. However, I'd like to say this, that at the Mixmaster, I want to thank staff for cleaning up a lot of the, thank you, Ernie, for sending, they went today and cleaned everything up. There was a big mess out there. And I'd like to say that Paul Botel, the artist that proposed to put those 4 pieces on, he's going to be wrapped up with 1 today. So it's going to be one of the larger pieces. So if you guys drive by tomorrow, take a look and see what you guys think. But all right, that's it. All right, so this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.